Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky has urged South Korea to provide his country with arms to help fight against Russia's military invasion. Associated Press correspondent Charles de Ledesma reports.
Zelensky made his request in a video address to South Korean lawmakers that came hours after Seoul's defense ministry confirmed it had rejected a Ukrainian request for anti-aircraft weapons during a call between the country's defense ministries last week. The ministry cited the principle of limiting its military aid to non-lethal supplies. Zelensky says if Ukraine is able to receive such weapons, it will not only help save the lives of our ordinary citizens, but also provide Ukraine an opportunity to survive as a nation and also help prevent other countries from being attacked by Russia. I'm Charles de Ledesma.
The address to the South Korean parliament followed Zelensky's nightly video address to Ukrainians late Sunday, in which he warned Russian troops will move to even larger operations in eastern Ukraine. He added Ukrainian forces will be ready and will answer. In his comments, he said the days ahead will be as crucial as any in the 6-week-old war. The British Defense Ministry reported Monday Russian troops continued shelling the Donetsk and Luhansk regions in eastern Ukraine, and that Ukrainian forces were repulsing several assaults, resulting in the destruction of Russian tanks, vehicles, and artillery equipment. The British Defense Ministry statement also raised concern about Russia's continued reliance on unguided bombs, with more indiscriminate attacks posing higher risks to civilians. Meanwhile, the European Union foreign ministers are meeting Monday in Luxembourg to discuss another round of sanctions against Russia in response to its ongoing invasion. They'll also meet with the Prosecutor General of the International Criminal Court to discuss the investigation of war crimes in Ukraine. Pakistan's parliament Monday elected opposition lawmaker Shehbaz Sharif as the country's new prime minister, following a walkout by lawmakers from the party of ousted Prime Minister Imran Khan. Sharif was the only contender. He's the brother of disgraced former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif. His election will not guarantee a peaceful path forward or solve Pakistan's many economic problems, including high inflation and soaring energy crisis. Shehbaz Sharif was elected with 174 votes in his favor after more than 100 lawmakers from Khan's Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf or Pakistan Justice Party staged a walkout of the National Assembly in protest. Several members resigned their seats. Acting Speaker Asad Sadiq announced Sharif as the new Prime Minister of Pakistan following the vote. The former opposition will now run the National Assembly with a small majority of 174 lawmakers, which is enough to pass laws in the 342-seat assembly. However, if Khan's followers take to the streets as he predicted, it would create additional pressure on Parliament and deepen the political crisis. In the United States, the average price of gasoline sold by the gallon dropped by 10 cents over the past 2 weeks. AP correspondent Julie Walker reports.
Oil industry analyst Trilby Lundberg says LA saw the highest prices at the pump, $5.85, while Tulsa, Oklahoma saw the lowest, $3.52 per gallon. Lundberg says those higher prices at the pump reduced demand during the second half of March.
If prices are high enough so that our gasoline demand continues to be weaker than normal for this time of year, then we may have more than a few more cents coming. We may have sustained gasoline price cuts.
I'm Julie Walker.
A jury in London Monday found an Islamic State extremist guilty of stabbing lawmaker David Amos to death and plotting to attack other lawmakers. The jury deliberated for just 18 minutes to find Ali Harbi Ali guilty of murder and of preparing terrorist acts. The 26-year-old carried out the attack, and the 69-year-old Amos, as the lawmaker met with constituents in October of last year. Ali defended his actions by saying Amos deserved to die as a result of voting for airstrikes on Syria in 2014 and 2015. Prosecutors said he was a committed, fanatical, radicalized Islamic terrorist. The 26-year-old Ali, a British citizen and son of an ex-media advisor to the former Prime Minister of Somalia, testified in court that he wanted to join the Islamic State and believed his actions would help Muslims and described himself as a moderate. Repeating the hour's top news story, Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky has urged South Korea to provide his country with arms to help fight against Russia's military.
Hi, thank you for watching. I hope the videos are useful for you. Please subscribe to my channel using the button below.